Oh crap, I ran out of intro music. That's cool, nobody's watching the dead air. Wanted to put on double helix. Okay, so I guess we're not ready to go yet, but we'll be starting pretty soon. Might be a few minutes. We need to get lobby fully set up and players into the lobby. But, should be soon. Hopefully the next 5 to 10 minutes. But once we do get this match started, we're going to have the grand finals between Applers and Wolbenchen. Applers won the finals winners bracket, so has 0 losses. Wolbenchen has 1 loss coming from the losers bracket. We'll need to defeat Applers twice to win the tournament. Wolbenchen defeated Sharon yesterday on a tiebreaker. In fact, actually, Wolbenchen faced Applers in the semifinals in the winners bracket, and they went to tiebreaker. So, who knows? We might have a really good match here. It is a different map pool, of course. It is the grand finals map pool. They previously played on the semifinals map pool, which was a bit easier. Applers is currently the #1 ranked player in PP in Osu Taiko, and is really, really fast. That's a pretty good summary. Really good player. Wolbenchen is very good at hidden, lower SV hidden especially. pretty good all around too, but especially strong on the more, technical, slower things. But is able to surprise some players with double time hard rock picks. So it will be interesting to see how that works against Applers, but as we've already seen, we have seen them go to tiebreaker before. I think in that match, Wolbenchen took advantage of halftime a lot on the easier pool and just FC'd a bunch of maps. Hidden halftime's a good combination too, if you're really good at reading the low SV. Looks like the lobby has been created, so we're getting going pretty soon. Let me know if there's any stream quality issues. I'm actually watching the GTS Grand Finals. Sario's playing in the match that's being featured in the client right now. His team is in the lead 5-2 in a best of 13. So we'll probably show up after that match over here. We have a different referee this time. Oh, okay, looks like everybody's here. So, welcome to the grand finals of the Tycho Nightmare Tournament. Applers versus Wolbenchen. Best of 13. I forgot to adjust the sound levels ahead of time. Totally prepared. I mean, if you're gonna have a nightmare, I guess facing Applers is gonna be a common one. Alright, so we're starting off with rolls. Wolbenchen with the 76. Applers with the 54, so Applers will ban first. There are 16 maps in the pool this week, plus the tiebreaker. Sorry for the delay, but hey, we're going now. Good to get the Tycho match underway. So we're going to see some warm-ups to start this off. Oh, those are all for warm-up, not for bans. I'm sorry. I forgot we have warm-ups in this tournament. So let's see what we get for the warm-ups and whether the client decides to load them. Looks like it's going to be Panicolic. Oh, I think I already had this map. Good. Okay, so apparently they're on match point over on CGTS, so we'll probably be starting right around when they finish. I know they're supposed to have some announcements after the match ends. I think there's supposed to be one involving the GTS series in general. They're probably just saying, hey, we're not doing CGTS anymore. But here are the tournaments we are doing. And the other one, I'm not sure what it is. I know the wiki guy was putting together a video. Maybe we'll get some people interested in Tycho after watching the match over there. Unfortunately, the timing's a little poor because they just started the beginners tournament this week. Would have been nice to have a beginners tournament starting like in a few weeks. Although I think Tycho World Cup's coming up because I didn't see anything about Mania 7 key. I know it's usually around April or March, but I think they're supposed to be announcing it starting earlier this year at some point, but I'm just guessing based on what I've heard. And this isn't from any official people. Oh no. Did the map not load? No, we're good. Alright, MP link. Here we go. So this is Wolbenchen's warm-up. Oh, Wolbenchen's going to be demoing some hidden hard rock for us here. And Appler is just like, I don't even need no fail. Who cares? Let's go. So what do we know about this map? Let's see. I don't know, we got some doublets. You can actually read it over on Appler's side, whereas Wolbenchen's got the hidden hard rock. Actually struggling to keep up for now, but we'll see how it goes. This one is 3.5 minutes long, 220 BPM, OD6 base, so 8.4 with hard rock, and it's 8.63 stars. Made by Wolbenchen last August, so it's actually his own map. Getting to show it off on stream here in the grand finals. Get a chance to see Applers play it. And getting a chance to show off, hey, here's what I can do with hidden hard rock. I like it. Good style. Oh, of course, Appler's gonna hit the big notes. I mean, if you're not hitting the big notes, what's the point? Plus, they sound cool. Well, depending on your skin. Looks like the speed section is a little bit much for the hidden hard rock. But Appler's still going. Probably gonna fill up the HP bar by the time we get to the end. Actually, pretty soon. I guess Wolben's going to go for, see if he can beat 80% with the hidden hard rock this time. Although this does give you a good warm-up on reading. I doubt we'll actually see hidden hard rock in the match because they are limited in terms of mod selections. But if we do, that would be awesome. But usually it's just like, you know, hidden halftime, double time hard rock. We've been seeing a lot of those combinations lately. Maybe we'll see Nightcore, but I doubt it. Well, here we go. One quarter of the warm-up left to go. Music gets a little intense again. Patterns are actually relatively straightforward throughout this section. Although, we still got these big note patterns that Appler is hitting. There might actually be enough time left for Wolbenchan to pass if he can, like, SS the rest of the map. Maybe not then. So that's going to be our first warm-up. Reminder for this tournament, the win condition is miscount. So the player with the fewest number of misses wins the map. Also, players have the option of selecting sudden death. If you select sudden death and you FC it, it counts as a -1 miss, therefore you win, unless the other person also selects sudden death. If you select sudden death and miss, you count as missing all the notes. So it's a risky move. We haven't been seeing it very much lately, as map pool has gotten kind of insane the last few weeks. But who knows? Now we get to see what Appler selects for a warm-up. Last warm-up of the tournament. Well, maybe not. Depends on if we have a bracket reset and whether we would do a warm-up before doing said bracket reset. But probably the last warm-up of the tournament. Yeah, most people don't really like their own maps after 7 months. It's like, oh man, that's how I used to map. But you know, you keep going, keep mapping, you get better, you can learn from it. And sometimes they end up picking one of your old maps for a tournament pool because it fits a certain criteria, like certain types of patterns or whatever. Oh, okay. So it looks like our next warm-up is going to be a category song. Let's try pronouncing this. This is going to go badly. Kahen Rishiki Zetai Kyome Hakai Kosen. Okay, this is definitely the wrong song. Gotta restart. Because that is definitely C-Show still playing. Well, we were 1 for 2 in terms of warm-ups loading properly, so that's an improvement out of 0 of 2 compared to previous matches. Immediately with the Korean lull. Thank you. Alright, here we go. Back into the tournament client. I think this is the right song now. Sounds kind of speedy. I mean, it's category and it's an applerss pick, so I would kind of expect it to have some speedy elements to it. Maybe some bursts. Get those fingers warmed up for some of the insane speed we're going to be seeing. Met by Hiroke or Hirok. About a year ago almost now. It's 200 BPM, 7.23 stars, and 3 minutes long. It's actually a collab with Uni and Skull Kid. I'm just reading the map description. Anyways, we got some 1/4 and the 1/6 on this one. So I guess warming up some interesting patterns. I'm just going to sit back and listen to this one. Okay, well, CGTS is over. Congratulations, Asia, on winning CGTS. Oh, hey, that means that Sario's team won. Man, Woodland's late that entire section. Take a look at their accuracy bar at the bottom. You can see a lot of green line. Yeah, by the way, I'm sick right now, so yeah. Anyways. Come on, buffering, you can do it. You can do it, Bancho. No, maybe you can't. Just panic. Panic fixing is everything. Better to panic and miss a few seconds than to be sitting here for half a minute, right? So both players are managing to take this section pretty well. Appler's up over 99%. Bolton has had a lot of 100s. I think maybe there's some offset on this one that's needed. Because he's been considerably off for entire sections of the map. Hopefully there's no problems on his end. Could just be the map. If it's your first time seeing it, you never know. So that's going to be it for warm-ups. We're going to get into our roles and ban and start of the picks as soon as the map ends. Okay, let's just panic. Sorry, you're not going to see the results. Wilben rolls a 61. So pretty good odds that Applerss will be banning first, but we'll see what Applerss rolls. Rolls a 7. So kind of disappointing roll, but it's okay. That's the number of points you gotta win this match. Best of 13, first to 7. So we have 16 maps to pick from. We'll see what they ban. Plus a tiebreaker. And if you're not familiar with the map pools in this tournament, they are completely insane. Applerss apparently has only won two rolls the entire tournament. Out of, I think this is probably his 8th match now. So these are actually two of the more unlucky players. But hey, who needs luck when you can play like these guys do? We're gonna ban Kede, which is the convert, the mono stream map. So no Hollow Wings maps, unfortunately. Applerss is low SV very hard, which means we'll probably see map number 9, the Lost, as the other band. Gulbachin is very good at low SV. Anyways, yeah, the first band is map number 5. So now we are waiting on. What happened? Oh yeah, Lost was banned by Applerss, which is map number 9, which was about expected. So our bans were the Lewis V map and the mono stream map. So 14 maps remain. We're going to play potentially up to 12 of them. picking number 2, which is an SB technical pick. Fascinating Paths, map by Ishida. We're rolling with Scorby 1 and Hidden. Now, render the win condition on maps in this tournament is number of misses, so accuracy doesn't really matter. At least in terms of winning a point. And, you know, kind of expected. We'll go with the Hidden. It's kind of his thing. Players are limited to 3 Hidden, 3 Hard Rock, and 3 Jokers per match at this stage in the tournament. A Joker is, you can change one of the mods or the scoring option on the opponent's pick after they pick something. But you can't do it 2 maps in a row, and you only get 3. And you can only change 1 mod. So, for example, if it was Hard Rock Double Time, you could only remove 1 of them. No Joker, so we are playing Hidden. So, Woblin has 2 Hidden remaining after this. Alright, so this one is OD 6.5, 8.56 stars. Pretty short map, too. Starts off pretty slow. Except then you have, well, you can see. Why is it so quiet? Right, this one just has a quiet song, which makes it also difficult with Hidden. Because you kind of need to use yours. And Appler's going to pick up the first miss. He's really struggling with this one. It is crazy Hidden. Well, then finally going to break, but it has a significant lead on this one, as Appler's has a decent amount of misses so far. So this should be Woolen's first point. Still have another quarter of the map to go though, about 20 seconds left. Wait, what was it about BTT? Oh yeah, this is a beginner's Taiko tournament happening right now. Anyways, Wilmington is going to take the first point on Hidden. Appler's will pick, as in this tournament, the player that loses the point takes the pick. That was actually pretty impressive. 20 minutes play from Wilmington there. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. Now we're focusing on the match. We're rolling with Uyghur and Nomad Scorvy 2. This map is map number 13, the Burst map. So, definitely one of the types of maps you would expect Appler's to be very strong in. Although, oh, Woblin had a 1 miss play yesterday. Oh yeah, that's right, he did. Wait, was that in the match or was that in practice? No joker used this time, so both players still have all 3 of their jokers remaining. Wilbin did use hidden one time, so has 2 remaining. Otherwise, everybody has 3 of each resource remaining. It is still very early in the match, though, so I'm sure we'll see a lot of jokers being used eventually. At, good strategic moments. I believe this is one of the maps that Sharon defeated Wilbin on yesterday. Once again, the score doesn't matter, it's all about miscount. So right now they are tied. But that's going to quickly change as the burst section begins, and Applerss, with his ability to play speed, is now pulling ahead. That's an understatement, I know. Finally breaking right at the end of the burst section, but almost nailed the entire thing. What are you doing, Applerss? Yeah, we were supposed to have an additional commentator for this one, but it got rescheduled, so he had to go sleep. So you got me for this one again. I guess it's been like this the entire tournament. Anyways, Applerss with a decent sized lead, but both players holding on for now in this lower section. Get to rest up a little bit for the next bursts. And both players are going to miss on the 2-color mono section, I guess is what I would call that. Is it a mono if it's both? Hey, it's a one set of mono followed by another set. And it's only like 8 or 9 notes, so whatever. Alright, and here we go, back to the bursts again. This time Wilbin holds on for a little bit, but then drops off. Applerss is still going. Just doing Applerss things. Oh, finally gonna drop. Almost made it through. But picks back up. Wilbin's struggling a bit. A lot, actually. And that is the end of that burst section. Applerss, I think, broke a couple of times. But should have a multiple hundred miss lead now, as he was able to combo most of it. I think that was supposed to be score v2. Well, whatever. 60 misses to 344. Applerss takes the point and ties the match at 1. And yeah, that one's not just hard for you, Wilbin. That's hard for most people. So it will now be Wilbin and John's pick, as Applerss did win that point. Still have a lot of match left to go. It's only 1-1. We are playing a best of 7 here. Potentially up to 13 maps. And the last time these two players faced off, they did go to tiebreaker in the semifinals. So we could be in for a long one here. Get to explore the map pool to its fullest, I suppose. Generally, in the tiebreaker, because the way tiebreaker works is you play it twice. Each player selects a mod combination. Generally, whoever can play double time better usually wins. Because that will have the largest difference, the largest variance in terms of misses, and because you add up the miss count, that's how it works. But who knows, we could see something different. Anyways, we're going with map number 14 with Double Time Hard Rock. Okay. The unusual map. Rainbow Freeze. Mapped by Devly. So, no mod, it's 11 stars. 388 BPM. So we're going 580 BPM now with double time. Wilden did do this in his last match too and took the point, I believe. It was pretty messy, but he was able to spam his way to victory and get to the tiebreaker. And then ended up winning the tiebreaker by only about 17 misses, which is pretty close when both players are missing around 200 times. Yeah, 14 is Rainbow Freeze. I think we got the wrong map. Trickstars is map number 12. We'll probably see this map later. This is one of the stream maps, but no, we're playing the unusual map right now. So now we will see just how fast these players can go. Although I think this one may actually be physically impossible with Double Time Hard Rock. We'll see how much they can do. And no Joker, okay. Wait, 388 times 1.5. 582 BPM, Keyboard Destroyer. RSA Tournament. If you can read this, I don't even know. Wolverchen out to an early lead, hitting the finisher off the beginning. And that's probably the only part I'm going to be able to commentate, as the rest of it is too fast. Applerss with an advantage on the mono burst early on. Score flickering. Once again, it's all about miscount. It's fast. Applerss can do Applerss things and go fast. Wilden's actually building up some combos in this section, so this may actually be pretty close. Scores are close. Accuracy-wise, Applerss has about a 2% lead right now. Now up to almost 4%. So he must be hitting a few more notes here. And that's it. We're done with the 580 whatever BPM. 888 misses to 977 misses. Applerss taking that point. Wilmington actually with the high combo with a nice 69. But neither player able to hit half of the notes on that one with the 582 BPM. So that's about as fast as we go here, I believe. And Wilmington will get to pick again. We're going to go with Hard Rock on number 16. This will be his second Hard Rock pick. Number 16, I believe, is... No, that is the Absolute Zero map. Zeta Irido. Map by Serial. If you look at the map pool spreadsheet, it's got this fancy graphic image. So, must be special. Oh, okay, so the surprise announcement at the end of GTS was going to be they're taking clips from the last year. Cool. Guess I'll take a look at that afterwards. No Joker. We're going to be doing straight up Hard Rock. So with Hard Rock, this becomes OD10 because it is OD8 base. I don't think we go over 10. It is 10.21 stars. So, you know, pretty hard. 209 BPM. Nice, slow 209 BPM after that 582 we just had. So this must feel like just slow motion to the players, really. Or, you know, physically possible. Anyways, here we go. Both players, you know, it's OD10. They're holding on to the FCs at least so far. Applerss is going to be the first to break. We're going to break soon after. So the way I've been able to figure out on these insanely fast maps is just watch the combo count. Because both players are going to be missing a lot. But if you can combo for a bit, generally you're missing fewer times. So Wilmington has the advantage so far. Accuracy doesn't really help because the OD10. Varies between insanely fast and somewhat readable. I believe Wilbin has the lead still by at least a decent amount of misses, maybe somewhere in the range of 20 to 30. Oh, hey, we just got raided by GTS Osu. Welcome, everyone. This is the grand finals of the Taiko Nightmare Tournament, where we have Applerss, the #1 ranked Taiko player in Osu Taiko, versus Wilbin, who's a very good hidden player. And thanks to the water sponsors over at CGTS for all their help. Anyways, we are playing Hard Rock on a 10-star map right now. They just got finished playing a 580 BPM double time. And Wilbin-Chen's going to take this point, tying the match at 2-2. Applerss came from the winner's bracket. Wilbin-Chen is coming from the loser's bracket, so Wilbin-Chen will get a bracket reset should he win this match. If this is a little too high level for you, go check out the Beginners Taiko Tournament. It's also happening right now. But glad to have everybody here. Yeah, welcome to the Keyboard Destroying Tournament. Wilbin-Chen winning that one. The win miscount is the important thing in this tournament. The fewest misses wins the map. So in this case, 674 for Wobblechen, 775 for Applers. That's partially because, well, it's just a completely unusual tournament. The map pool is very difficult, let's just say. Mostly around 8 to 10 stars for the grand finals, as they want to challenge the players. Players are allowed to choose Hidden and Hard Rock up to 3 times each match. Double Time and Half Time and Nightcore are available anytime. And players have up to 3 jokers. A joker allows you to change the mod picked by the other player on their pick. We haven't seen any jokers so far, so we will likely see many of them now. Applerss picks number 12 Trickstars with no mod. They also have the option of picking Scorby 1 or Scorby 2. Wobblechen's electing to use his first joker, gonna add Double Time. So this one is 159 BPM base, so with Double Time they'll put it up at almost 240. 86 base, and it's 8.34 stars. However, with Double Time that becomes significantly higher. So you're gonna get a chance to see Applers on Double Time here, as well as Wobblechen. No slouch himself. I don't think we have Nightbot set up for this tournament, unfortunately. But yeah, thanks for the host, GTS, Kasumi, and everybody over there. Hope the grand finals went well. Heard Asia won. The host of this tournament is actually Kanpaku Serial, who played on the team which won that match. And I think we'll probably see him around here eventually. He's been refereeing most of the matches as well. Getting some minor buffering issues, but it's normal for the tournament client. Send me a PM, Catch, and let me know, is it the overall background or the individual map? I'll send it to you. Or maybe somebody that knows what they're doing can send it to you. But yeah, it's the customly made by, it might have been Pokari Sweat that made it. Someone involved in this tournament. Anyways, we're getting going here. Appler's showing off some Double Time skills right here. But once again, we're paying attention to the miscount, as that is what decides the winner of each point in this tournament. Yeah, Pokari put together some nice art. Anyways, it looks like Applers has the lead by a decent amount, just based on accuracy and score. It was his pick, so you'd expect that, despite the Double Time Joker. And he's actually holding on to a pretty decent combo at the end here. And yes, Applers definitely wins that one. 436 to 665 misses. And we'll take the lead 3-2. Wobblechen will get to pick again. In this tournament, the player who loses the previous map picks. So it has some interesting effects, because usually it'll keep the score a little closer because, you know, you win one, you win 2 in a row, the other guy still gets to pick again. But you don't want to lose a bunch of maps, obviously, because then you get behind. It also means that if you do fall behind, then you have to get a breakpoint off of the other person's pick pretty quickly. Bets. No, not officially. I would look for your local shady betting guy, broker, or whatever they're called. I think we have a forum link. I'll at least post that in chat. Oh, actually, we actually have the skin. So I just posted a link to the skin in chat. We did have that in the Discord. If you want the forum link, here is the link to the original forum post. There may be interesting information there. Probably an invite to the Discord as well. We're going to be going with Future Candy with Hidden next. So this will be Willinchan's second use of Hidden, so we'll have one remaining, I think. Need to confirm that really quick. We do have a referee sheet that I believe I should be able to view. Yeah, here we go. So Willinchan is especially strong at lower SV Hidden compared to most of the players in this tournament. Has a lot of just insane SS's on maps you wouldn't expect. But then he was able to surprise some players with double time hard rock plays previously. So he's not just a hidden technical player, he can do a lot of things. But he is going up against Applers, who is does Applers things. Which usually means going really fast. Yes, this is the second hidden from Willinchan. He's also used 2 hard rocks, so he only has 1 hidden, 1 hard rock remaining, as well as 2 jokers, whereas Applers has all 3 hidden hard rock and jokers remaining. What is... Oh, right! This is the one with the 0 BPM at the beginning. And with Hidden, you have to have it memorized, because it does not show you the actual colors that are coming up. Without Hidden, you would see the notes right below the spot where you hit it. But they both managed to combo the beginning, so that's pretty impressive. They were both prepared for this one. Fortunately, it's just, you know, on the beat, pretty straightforward, but if you're not expecting that, it'll definitely... Yeah, it's all cats. And Wilton's going to pick up the first miss as the SV gets a little high. And we're going to get some buffering. It's all cats. Just kind of fast. It should be relatively normal for a while now, though. This is the one of the 2 SV technical picks of the week, met by Serial. If the background didn't give you an idea who was that mapped this one. I like the finisher sounds on this one. It definitely fits the song very well. Looking at just accuracy, it appears that Willinchan's in the lead, but then if you look at the score, Applers has the lead, meaning Applers must have just been holding on to combo a bit better. But we're focusing on the miscount here, so I have no idea who's winning. It's probably Applers, though. One more thing about this tournament is that you have the option of selecting Scorpio 2 or Scorpio 1. Scorpio 1, you don't get a miss for not hitting the sliders and spinners, but it could throw you off on future notes. And now we get another low SV section. It's all cats again. This time you can actually see it. Of course, it's hidden for a few seconds before you actually get to play it, and then we're back into the speedy part. Still about a quarter of the map left to go. Actually, less than that now. Relatively close, I think. This is one of the ones where you just gotta look at the results and see what the miscount is. Every miss counts, so gotta hit this ending. I think we're done with the most difficult parts. The ending should be relatively straightforward, although you can see the notes kind of spread out the end here. Wilblin's actually going to hit the last 20 combo. Let's see what we got. Wilblin Chen actually winning that one by a fairly sizable amount. 382 misses to 510, meaning we are now tied 3 maps apiece. So despite the much higher combo from Applerss, Wilblin does take the point. And yes, that was a C. You're going to see a lot of that in this tournament, where both players getting C's and D's because the mod choices and map difficulty are pretty hard. We're going with number 8. This was mapped by Applerss, so yeah, it is Applerss' map. Dream Vandalism. It's a category song. Listed as a speed map. According to Osu, it's 150 BPM, but it does not play like that. OD 5.5, 8.23 stars, 2 minutes 40 seconds. According to the description, it is 340 BPM. So thank you, Applerss, for letting us know the actual speed. Yes. Hello, Twitch. No jokers used this time. Yes, an actual playable map by Applerss. You should see when they use halftime. Then it gets especially hilarious. It is an option in this tournament, although we haven't seen any today. Or yesterday, actually. Once again, we got the early note right at the beginning. Both players remembered to hit it this time. Wilblin's going to be the first to break. It's got to be the nightmare for Wilblin, having to face Applerss on an Applerss map. Applerss still holding on to the FC, up over 99.6% accuracy. Wilblin's behind. Oh, Applerss is going to break finally. A little before halfway into the map. Wilblin was actually holding on to the longer combo for a few seconds there. But now we're back to Applerss show. Just Applerss things. Applerss doing Applerss things on Applerss maps. And Apples will be taking his 4th point, 13 misses to 234, managing the combo the entire, basically first 40% of that map. Almost reached 99% accuracy on that one. The nice, nice quick 340 BPM. Still only counts as 1. And it will be Wilbenchen's pick next, trailing 4-3. So what do we have left? Okay, we're going with map number 11, which is the stamina map. Scylla. Another angel difficulty from Kenpa Kusario. We're going to be playing this one with Hard Rock. It is 380 BPM Hard Rock. Okay, this will be Wilbenchen's last Hard Rock. Unless it's jokered away, and it was. Appler's using a joker to remove Hard Rock. So Wilben has the Hard Rock refunded, and Appler's has used a joker finally. Still 380 BPM. OD8, so it would have been OD10 with Hard Rock. This one is, like I said, 380 BPM, and it's 8.4 stars. And it's a stamina map, which means it's probably just heavily overmapped. A lot of notes to hit in a very short amount of time. Here we go. We do use no fail. Yes. Thank you, Applers, for making it readable for the audience. Wilben's going to be the first to break. Appler's still holding on to an FC. We do have the spinners coming in, but as it is score v1, they don't actually have to hit them other than to get them out of the way. Apple is finally breaking, but Wilben and his fallen behind. So I guess just sit back and watch Appler's show his ability to play speed and stamina in this case. So aside from that miss, kind of in the middle of the map, Appler's basically FCing up until there. Would have been interesting to see how this went with Hard Rock, because it would have been actually unreadable. But Appler's will be taking his 5th point here with 16 misses to 330. Wilben managing to hit just over half of the notes. Actually, no, one less than half. Wait, no, hold on. 300s on half. I'm sorry, I forgot how math works apparently. My bad. Anyways, Wilben gets to pick again. Gonna try to get back into this thing, but falling behind 5-3 to Applers is a dangerous position to be in. Nice 985 combo by Applers on that one. MP link in chat if anybody's interested. The bans for this map were the Mono Stream map, which is a Hallowings convert, and the low SV, The Lost, which we were expecting to see played with Hidden, if we did get to see it. Wolven wants to pick number 16, but unfortunately we did already play that map earlier. So instead we're going to go with Joker, which is the name of the map, not the mod Joker. It is Angel 4, meaning it's another Sario map. According to the description, it's similar to Taikosaki with double time. It is 2 minutes long, 184 BPM. We are playing with Hard Rock this time, so this will be Wilden's last Hard Rock selection of the match. And I don't think you can use Jokers twice in a row, so we are playing with Hard Rock. It is OD7 base, so with the Hard Rock, it becomes OD 9.8. Yeah, so you are unable to use Jokers on 2 maps in a row. Basically, if you use a Joker on one of your opponent's picks and you win it, you don't get to do it again on your next pick. So it's good to spread them out throughout the match. No Joker available for Joker, exactly. And players are limited to 3 Hidden, 3 Hard Rock, and 3 Jokers per match. If a Joker removes the mod, then they get it refunded, which is why Wilden has a 4th Hard Rock, although it's actually only his 3rd because one of them was Jokered away previously. So Wilden's gonna try to just win on unreadableness. And so far it looks like it's working, although it's still very close. Not really too much to say about this one, other than who can hit the most notes. But then you get these calmer sections where the players are actually able to somewhat read the map. Woman actually managing to build up about 40 combo before breaking. That may give him a slight advantage. But otherwise, it's almost RNG. Who can spam more accurately? Gotta hit this section though. This is just free not misses. This section would have been interesting to see with Hidden, although it's not very dense, so maybe not so much. So just based on score, I would say Wilden has the lead. However, the accuracy is very, very close. And we are going off miscount here, so we'll see who can hit more notes on the ending. Appler's gonna hit the last note. And let's see what we got. 833 for Wilbin. 858 for Appler. So Wilbin wins that one by 25 misses, managing a max combo of 70 to 56. Anyways, what that means is that we still have a match. It's 5-4 in favor of Applers. Applers will pick next. Yeah, that was one of the closest matches this weekend, or maps this weekend, as they're within, you know, several percent misses of each other. So the Hard Rock looks like it pays off. Well, it doesn't look like it. It did pay off. It is kind of late. Players and referees are from Korea or China, so it is pretty late Sunday night. We're going with Grind 2 Nomad Score 1. Grind 2 is map number 4, the technical map. It's a Fierce Force map. So now we get to experience what the First Force is all about. Well, I hope. I actually forgot what this map's like. First break goes to Wilbin. Apple is still holding on to the FC. It is a pretty short map, but it is quite intense. Got that cat mono there. Wilbin actually holding on the combo where Appler's drops. But now it's going to go back to Appler's favor again. Looks like Applers is going to pull away a bit now, as Wilbin's going to break a few times. And I think both players did manage to pass that one. But Applers will take that one with a nice 69 miscount versus a 79. And it is now match point for Applers. And, well, tournament point, as Applers came from the winner's bracket. Oh, I guess Wilbin technically failed at the end, but, yeah. Close one, only 10 miss difference. Wilbin has one more selection to make, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Anyways, we got P-Lite Song Pack, Instant Floor Song, Angel 3 difficulty. Wilbin selects Hidden, and as predicted by Wilbin, although it was after he already did it because Apples are very quick about it, Appler's jokers away the Hidden. So we're going with Nomad, taking away what would have been a nice advantage for Wilbin. Instead, it's just an ordinary speed map. Well, by ordinary, you know, it's still 7.5 stars, OD7, 203 BPM. So this could be our last map of the tournament here. Yeah, warm up for Applers. Oh, okay, I guess we'll just have Wilbin chart. Wow, start early. We do get an early break from Wilbin, but managed to pick it back up pretty quickly, so it doesn't fall behind too much. But Applers is still holding on to the FC. We did finally get a break from Applers, but he still holds a somewhat of a lead. We'll see if Wilbin has a chance to come back. Always love the buffering. Fortunately, they don't technically have to hit the finishers because it's all about miscount. But hey, you might as well, right? Come on, Bancho, you can do it. It does look like Applers will be taking this one the way it's going. We still have another 20 seconds or so left to go. Yeah, definitely a good run by Wilbin in this tournament. Actually coming from the losers bracket semifinals, took Applers to tiebreaker in the semifinals actually. Before yesterday, Wilbin Chen versus Sharon went to tiebreaker as well. The Applers is going to win this point and the match 7-4, winning the tournament. Congratulations, Applers, on first place in the Taiko Nightmare tournament. Wilbin Chen taking second place, wins the sweet prize of 1/2 of a Minecraft, and Applers taking the first place prize of an entire Minecraft. Third place was Sharon, and fourth place was... Actually, I forgot who finished fourth. Fourth place was Peaceful. Yes, the grand prize of this tournament was an entire Minecraft. Or cash equivalent. Whichever the player decides to take. I don't know, man. Minecraft's pretty nice. But yeah, once again, thanks for watching this match, everybody. Hope to see everybody around for future tournaments. I have no idea whether there's going to be another tournament like this in the future. But yeah, this was a fun experience. We got to see some crazy plays by some really good players. Thanks to Sariel for organizing the tournament, and the referees for, you know, keeping things running smoothly. Kari for designing all this cool backgrounds and everything. I'll be over commentating on the Beginners Taiko tournament after this, probably. It is currently group stage over there. As well as probably see me over on IGTS once that comes up this summer. I'm sick right now, by the way. My voice normally doesn't. That's over on GTS Osu. Oh, Beginners Taiko tournament is on Beginners Taiko Tourney. Or no, Beginners Taiko Tournament. It's a long name. If you go to the Osu filter on Twitch, take a look, scroll down. They currently have about 13 viewers, so they should be in the first couple pages. Have a lot of ranked 10K players lower playing. We might be seeing the tiebreaker here. Hold on a second. Nope, that's it. We're done. People are going to sleep. So, we did get to see it yesterday. If you want to watch the video, take a look at what it looked like. The way the tiebreaker worked in this tournament was they played it twice, each player selecting mods for one of the playthroughs. Usually it meant that whoever was able to play the higher speed version, so you know, you could do half time, and you could do no mod or double time. And generally, if you were able to do double time a little better, you would win better because there was a larger variance in miscount. But it may not have always been the case. So anyways, that's going to be it for the stream and this tournament. Not sure what's going on after this. Take a look at the Discord for more information. I'm sure Sariel's celebrating the Asia's victory in CGTS, as he was one of their main players, actually. Oh, hey, Piper's in chat. And actually, Sariel is here in the voice chat channel. You have anything you want to say? Nope, never mind. Alright, I guess we're good. So, thanks everybody for checking out this tournament. See you next time.